Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. You see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Down. 10 what? Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Young. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
White, yellow, 22, green, gap. Cut.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Set, ready, set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jack Jones making that tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready. Black, yellow, set.
4th down, Young. Throwing for Njoku, but intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. 2 and out from the gun. Escapes out to the left. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready. Ready.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He gets loose down the right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Set. Flag. 95. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Cuffs. This is Xavier Leggett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That's complete. David Njoku. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's ready.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Red, yellow, black, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's incomplete on 2nd down. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Flag blue. Ready. Red, 38. Ready, set.
Young working from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming, Tua. Finds a man, right side. they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Cam Thompson finishing that play off. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Tagovailoa back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dante Trader with the pick. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ready.
Now 2 at a throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd goal situation.
This one intended for the running back. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Generally, lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Here we go. Flash, ready.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Young throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the gun, Young. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Set, ready. Field, right, 95. Ready.
Room to throw here on third. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
That's taken at the 15. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
They're right here. Cut.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Get set. 1, 22. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Jets' 26-yard line.
Go ahead.
Here's Tua. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
All right, go ahead, go. Watson, Oscar. Out.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 43-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Sanders all set to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
They'll start this one out with ball. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Ready, set.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Hall once more. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Connects with his back. Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So it'll be 2nd down. On play action, here's Young. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Here we ready.
1st down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st carry here for Braylon Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, Once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Strike 2. Down. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed left side to Smith. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2 now from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Quincy Williams has it! And the Jets have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
A give left side for Hall. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Red. Yellow. Here we go.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Come on, set. 45. 1. 6. Mega. 10 cycles. Hut.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And that one couldn't have gone much worse, Brock. Handed a big loss on a completed 4th down pass. They're going to turn this over. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. That's good room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. And stick with Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
44, ready.
First down, here's Tua. Complete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right. Out. Ready.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Oh no, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal.
Right, 97. Ready.
Coming right is Hall. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Field, right.
At the 7-yard
Let's go.
line.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Yellow. Down. White. Check.
Now to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to a point late in this one. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Ready, side. Out.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. Out.
Looking to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's of the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Finds him over the middle. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, yellow. Cut.
Setting up to pass. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Jets take their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They go right back to Hall. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Black 40. Black shot. Cut.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Cross, set, ready. Set.
Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Come on, set. Cut.
Here he is to throw. Throws caught. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it all comes down to Nick Folk. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So it's a road win for the Jets. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in.